Hey everybody, welcome back to Minecraft. I think this is episode 6 or something. We're getting along very nicely. First up, my apologies about the last episode and the technical issues with the commentary track. It meant that we had to have a very short, I think it was like 7 minutes episode. But hey, at least I got quite a lot out of the mining expedition. Lots of iron, tiny bit of gold, which I don't really... I suppose it'll be good for Minecraft tracks, minecart tracks rather, and a bit of redstone, which is always nice. All I have done since then, because that was only a couple of days ago, is it's still very messy. I meant to say messy. But I've dropped this room down a bit so that I can have the proper light source. I believe this is the proper light source distance. I still have to double check that, but at least it's down a bit further, so that's better. And hopefully that means that these mushrooms will grow a little bit faster. I don't really have any need for them anymore, I just want to keep them growing because, it's cool, they're mushrooms. So, today, we're going to look into building a storage room. It's very similar to the one in the first series, in fact possibly exactly the same model, but with the difference being that it should have a built-in minecart sort of station, compact station, that I can use to transport stuff out of that storage room and into another exact replica of that storage room in whatever other base I have. Or bases. It'll probably be a interconnected system. The idea is that there'll be one main minecart track in different places that just leads both the storage carts and myself around to all the different bases. But these storage carts will I believe because you can do stuff with weighting and everything, and they'll be directed off to the storage rooms, and then I'll go to the equivalent minecart station. And basically, it should mean that we can have one main track and then several separate tracks that all sort of work together. Hopefully, I kind of started to do that in the last series, but never got around to completing it. So, well, it'll be interesting anyway. So, I think we might jump into the creative world to have a look at some of the plans. I haven't actually done anything yet, so today will probably be mainly looking at how to build it, and maybe making a bit of a start on it, and then I'll finish it off for next episode, hopefully. I'm not quite sure how much progress I'll make with the minecart station yet, because obviously we don't have an integrated minecart network. We don't even have anywhere else to transport it to yet, so I suppose we have the other villages, but they don't really have any purpose yet. Okay, welcome back to the creative world. Some of you might remember this from the last series. In fact, it is very, very messy from the last series. This is where I try out all of the ridiculous ideas. I wonder how many of these things even work anymore. What's that? That's the potion station. I haven't been back in here for ages. What is this? This is... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I could probably fix that, I suppose. Taking inventory. What about this one? Oh, that's the door thing. Was that always broken, or was it supposed to... It seems very broken. Whoop, can't spell. Another thing I should mention is, I know some of you mentioned that mules can carry things, and so that could be another option, like having some sort of quick route up to a mule station, and then I don't know, but then you have to ride them somewhere, which is definitely interesting and useful when you're going on an adventure, or you're trying to look into something. But when you're trying to transport a whole lot of stuff between your bases, I think the minecart system is a lot more automated, and so that's why I like it. Anyway, enough of that. Hey mate, how you going? How you going, mate? Yeah, so I think I had it, if you can't have them right next to each other, I think I had 3 levels of, 3 high and then 3 across. And so this will, I'm gonna place this underground, underneath the base, I think, definitely. Maybe something like that. Oh, those are gonna be walls, aren't they? So, oh wait, no they're not, because it's 3 wide in the middle, so it's actually technically 5 wide, and then you've got the walls. So, yeah, I suppose you could do something like that. Yeah, I'll probably have a pattern, something like that, on the first floor, and then when you go down to the second floor, the minecart track will be on the second, and it will exit from there. It does mean it has to climb a bit higher, because assuming this is going to be, it's going to have to be, I think, at least 3 blocks below the top level, maybe 2. You could probably get away with 2. So say you got 1, 2, and then this is going to be the floor of the house. Then it's gonna have to climb what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks, basically equivalent. But I don't think that'll be too much of an issue, to be honest, because you know you can design the track system however you want. Especially considering this one's not going to be ridden on; it's going to be purely for storage. So if it has to do some weird spiral to climb up, I don't really care that much. Speaking of that, I'm not even going to attempt to test minecart stuff today, because I'm so far out of it, and I need to look into stations and how I'm going to plan it all out and everything, and even just getting enough materials. But the general oh, that was a bit cruel. The general layout is going to be, you know, something like this. I think, you see, because I want it to exit here, so let's just put in this wall so we can get an idea of how it's going to exit. Now it's not carrying a person, so I think it only needs to be one high. I don't know, hang on, let's find out. Let's find out. So if I stick a minecart with chest on there. Okay, sweet. So that only needs to have an exit that high. In fact, it might not even need to be that. It needs, for a start, it needs somewhere to stop so that I can load it up. Then it needs to go out. But then it probably also needs like a dispensing system, similar to the one I had in the first world, which I wonder if I can find the original testing thing for the dispenser here. But how does it dispense it? Oh, right, because this is the... Yeah, I get it. So hang on. I think if I just stick a whole lot down here, they should just fall on top of each other, right? Whoa, that's glitched out. Is it supposed to do that? No way, it sends out that many. Okay, if you guys are interested in a little expedition, I'm going to quickly jump back into my other world and see if it works there. Has that changed? Oh my god, no. What did that actually destroy? This world is in ruins. Okay, so that just drops down now. Oh, unless that creeper screwed that up. I don't even know. Anyway, that was not successful. So obviously I don't know how I'm going to design the minecart element of it, because A, I don't really have the materials in my new world yet, and B, I clearly have no idea how the system has changed. So all I can do is assume that I'm going to be building off roughly the same design for the actual physical storage room, and then the other bit, the actual minecart bit, is going to have to be added later, definitely. Okay, so let's get started. I think... okay, first up, I need to work out where the dimensions of this room lie. This room lay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 from there. Hang on. So it's 4 from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it stops here somewhere. So if I build this down and make this the middle, then it's 5 wide. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I should miss it. That should be fine. So if, say it starts here. I think this corner is probably the best place to put it, because it's equal over there. And I think I'm just going to have like a ladder down instead of the complex door system I had last time. So let's get started. So the what did I say? The roof was going to be 2 below, didn't I? Okay. Where is my shovel? There is my shovel. 1, 2. Okay. So then this here will constitute the... Okay, that's the roof. Let me stick some cobblestone back there. So that's the roof. Then this is the open area. It's 3 high, so 1, 2, 3. Then this is the floor of the next level. I probably should have got some ladders. That probably would have been the sensible thing to do, wouldn't it? Okay. Start again. Does that look right? I'm going to assume that looks right. We can always make it slightly longer. Let's have a look. Okay, sweet. So that is pretty much the area that will be glassed. I'm definitely going to have to... I mean, all of this stuff will be replaced with... I probably will use mainly smooth stone so I don't have to replace most of it, but there'll definitely be some sort of color palette there, and not just like dirt and cobblestone. Okay, let's go collect some sand. Oh, unless I have a whole lot of sand and glass. Oh, I have some glass. And I have 6 sand. It's probably not... It's definitely not enough, but it's a start. I could probably have gone with stained glass here, and nah, I think this is good enough. Sorry, torch. Time to go. So maybe what I'll do is I'll backlight it. I think last time I backlit the chests with I think it was probably with glowstone, but I'm poor, so at the moment, so I'll probably do it with pumpkins. But that is, I mean, that's something I can change later, so it's not the end of the world. And why don't we just, like, final thing today, try and work out this pattern. So what have I said? That's gonna... You're not gonna be able to get in there, are you? Hang on. Hang on 1 second. Basically, it can't be anything there anyway, or there, so I might as well just cover those up. Claws. So, just see what I can do with this then. I mean, that's pretty much the best layout you can get anyway. So, yeah, that wasn't that exciting. I suppose technically that is the best layout you can get, but it's too ugly. Too ugly. Too ugly for me. Alright. Well, it's certainly not pretty yet, but I'll make it pretty, goddammit, I'll make it pretty. Yeah, that was actually a pretty productive episode. I think the coolest part was going back into that creative world. We're going to have to do that a lot more, because that's just too much fun. Anyway, thanks for tuning in again today, guys. If you do tune in, I don't think this is playing on a TV station anywhere, but thank you for watching it on the YouTubes anyway. And hopefully this will be pretty much done, apart from the station part, next episode. And we can move on with other greater things.